What's up, graphic designers? These are examples of minimalist block design, and presumably we just went over these in class. They're creative, they're fun, they appeal to our childhood and our sense of curiosity. Today we're going to be creating our own minimalist block characters, and here are a few inspired by a video game that my kids play. This, of course, is Steve and a creeper from Minecraft, I guess. I don't really play Minecraft, but I imagine you do, and I'm going to walk you through the process of creating this right now. It's pretty simple. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is identify the character that you're going to use, and I'm going to use Alex. And so we're going to find the image, I'm going to right click, and we're going to return to Photoshop. And so I've got one tab open, right, and this is what I've already started. Now I'm going to press File, New, simply press Enter for Create. I'm going to press Command V to return, and now so we can have the images juxtaposed, we're going to click Window, Arrange, and we're going to tile all vertically. Great. As you can imagine, you're going to be using the paint bucket, the eyedropper tool, and the rectangular marquee. The first thing that I'm going to do right now actually is I'm going to zoom in, not on Alex, but on our minimalist block canvas. I'm going to reduce the size just a tad. All right, I'm going to use the rectangular marquee, and I'm going to create a selection that looks approximately like this. I'm going to go to my very top layer, layer 0, and I'm going to press delete. And you'll notice that some of Steve's hair is bleeding through, and that's totally okay. And if I actually just click his hair and press delete, you'll notice it's gone. Alternatively, if we hide the top layer, you can see this is what we have, and that top layer, this white right here, is creating the boundaries of our characters so that it looks clean and clear. All right, so the first thing I'm going to need to do right now is use that eyedropper tool. I'm going to click Alex's hair, and I'm going to click the layer beneath layer 0, and I'm going to create a few new layers. I'm going to return to our canvas. I'm going to use the rectangular marquee, and so I'm underneath layer 0, and I'm just going to add some hair. I've got the selection. I'm going to press G for paint bucket. I'm going to click, and this looks great. This is easy. I'm going to create another new layer, eyedropper tool. I'm going to get the complexion over skin, M for rectangular marquee, G for paint bucket, I for eyedropper tool. I'm going to grab the green, new layer, M for rectangular marquee. I'm going to make that selection, G, click, Command D to deselect, I. All right, so this looks pretty straightforward, right? We're going to add the pants and the shoes. And here is what I know. While you're working on this, you're going to want to make sure that every element is on its own layer. And you're going to be super creative. You're going to think about like what works well, what are the key elements that you want to extract. And for this Minecraft character, it's pretty straightforward. But you'll recognize with some of the other ones, it may require like a discriminating eye. You may need to make some decisions. What I do know is that because this is on its own layer, what we can do is if we press Command T and then hold Shift, we can then drag it up or down if we decide we want to change the dimensions a tad. I'm going to press check to confirm, and I'm going to shift this over, and this looks great. All right, so what's next? I'm going to click File, Open, and I'm going to open up this minimalist block template. We're going to have something that looks a little bit like this. We're going to use the rectangular marquee. I'm going to make a selection. I'm going to press Command Shift C to copy all the layers, Command V. I'm going to bring this over, and we're going to share your work with the community, with the lab community, and we're going to ask them to engage with your work. You're going to absolutely need to include a PNG of yourself, as I am right now. I'm going to click and drag to the template. I'm going to press Command T to increase the size, and we're going to have something that looks a little bit like that. And then you're going to want to hide the layer, delete the layer underneath, right? Because we do not want this outline. That outline is there just to illustrate the size approximately that your PNG should take. And then, of course, we're asking who. You're going to put your first name or your nickname for the answer. You're going to save this as a JPEG and as a PSD. You're going to submit definitely the JPEG. I can't wait to see your work. So again, you're going to produce something that looks a little bit like this, as well as this. You're going to save and submit both. I want you to talk to your classmates, talk to your teachers, be super creative. Let me know if you have any questions. Good luck.